Amazing facts about the Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert is a vast and fascinating place that covers about 9.2 million square kilometers or 31% of the African continent. It is the second largest desert in the world after Antarctica, and the largest hot desert in the world. It has a harsh and diverse climate, a rich and ancient history, and a surprising diversity of life. Here are some amazing facts about the Sahara Desert that you may not know. The Sahara Desert is hotter than you think. The Sahara Desert is known for its extreme heat. The highest temperature ever recorded in the Sahara Desert was 58 degrees Celsius in Azizia, Libya, in 1922. The Sahara Desert also has huge variations in temperature between day and night. The temperature can drop by more than 40 degrees Celsius in a single day, making it one of the most diurnal places on Earth. The lowest temperature ever recorded in the Sahara Desert was -6 degrees Celsius in Ifrane, Morocco, in 1935. The Sahara Desert was once green and fertile. The Sahara Desert may seem like a barren and lifeless place today, but it was not always like this. About 10,000 years ago, during the last glacial period, the Sahara Desert was a green and fertile land with lakes, rivers, forests, grasslands, and abundant wildlife. This was because of a shift in the Earth's orbit that caused more rainfall and humidity in the region. Archaeological evidence shows that humans lived in the Sahara Desert during this period and practiced agriculture, fishing, hunting, and domestication of animals. They also created rock art and megalithic structures that can still be seen today. Some of the most famous examples are the Tassili Eniger paintings in Algeria, which depict animals such as giraffes, elephants, hippos, and crocodiles, and the Nabta Playa stone circle in Egypt, which is considered to be one of the oldest astronomical sites in the world. However, about 5,000 years ago, the climate changed again and the Sahara Desert became dry and arid as it is today. This forced many people to migrate to other regions or adapt to the new environment. Some of the people who stayed in the Sahara Desert developed nomadic lifestyles and cultures that are still alive today. The Sahara Desert is home to many plants and animals. Despite its harsh conditions, the Sahara Desert is not devoid of life. In fact, it hosts more than 1,200 species of plants and 70 species of animals that have adapted to survive in the extreme environment. Some of these plants and animals are endemic to the Sahara Desert, meaning they are found nowhere else in the world. Some of the most remarkable plants that grow in the Sahara Desert are Laparine's olive tree. This is a rare and endangered tree that can live for up to 2,000 years. It has deep roots that can reach water sources underground and thick bark that protects it from fire and insects. Dum palm tree. This is a palm tree that produces edible fruits that look like gingerbread. It can grow up to 15 meters tall and has fan-shaped leaves that provide shade and shelter for animals. Date palm tree. This is a palm tree that produces sweet and nutritious fruits that are a staple food for many people in the region. It can grow up to 30 meters tall and has long fronds that can be used for weaving and building. Ephedra alata. This is a shrub that contains a stimulant called ephedrine that can increase blood pressure and heart rate. It is used as a medicine for asthma, allergies, and colds by some people in the region. Some of the most remarkable animals that live in the Sahara Desert are fennec fox. This is a small and cute fox that has large ears that help it dissipate heat and hear prey underground. It has thick fur that insulates it from cold nights and sandstorms. It feeds on insects, rodents, birds, eggs, and fruits. Dromedary camel. This is a large and domesticated animal that can carry heavy loads for long distances. It has humps that store fat that can be converted into water and energy when needed. It has long eyelashes and nostrils that protect it from sand and dust. Addax antelope. This is a rare and endangered antelope that has spiral horns that can reach up to 80 centimeters long. It has white fur that reflects heat and brown patches that camouflage it from predators. It can survive without drinking water for months by getting moisture from plants and dew. Scimitar horned oryx. This is another rare and endangered antelope that has curved horns that can reach up to 120 centimeters long. It has white fur that reflects heat and a reddish-brown chest that absorbs heat. It can regulate its body temperature by increasing blood flow to its ears and nose. The Sahara Desert is full of natural wonders. The Sahara Desert is not just a flat and sandy landscape. It has many natural features that make it a unique and beautiful place to explore. Some of these features are: sand dunes. These are hills of sand that are shaped by the wind. They can reach up to 300 meters high and cover about 15% of the Sahara Desert. They come in different shapes and sizes, such as crescent, star, linear, and dome. Ergs. These are large areas of sand dunes that cover more than 125,000 square kilometers of the Sahara Desert. They are also known as sand seas or sand sheets. Some of the largest ergs in the Sahara Desert are the Grand Erg Oriental and the Grand Erg Occidental in Algeria, and the Erg Chebbi and the Erg Chigaga in Morocco. Hamadas. These are flat and rocky plateaus that cover about 70% of the Sahara Desert. They are also known as Reg or Sarir. They are formed by the erosion of mountains and hills by wind and water. They have little or no vegetation and are often covered by pebbles and gravel. Oases. These are fertile areas in the desert where water is available from springs, wells, or underground rivers. They support plant and animal life and human settlements. They are often surrounded by palm trees and crops. Some of the largest oases in the Sahara Desert are the Siwa Oasis in Egypt, the Gardia Oasis in Algeria, and the Kufra Oasis in Libya. Mountains. These are high and rugged landforms that rise above the desert floor. They are often volcanic or tectonic in origin. They have different climates and ecosystems than the rest of the desert. Some of the highest mountains in the Sahara Desert are the Tibesti Mountains in Chad, which include Mount Kusi, the highest point in the desert at 3,415 meters, the Hoggar Mountains in Algeria, which include Mount Tahad, the second highest point in the desert at 2,918 meters, and the Atlas Mountains in Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, which include Mount Toubkal. The highest point in North Africa at 4,167 meters. The Sahara Desert is a place of culture and history. The Sahara Desert is not only a place of nature but also a place of culture and history. It has been inhabited by various people for thousands of years, who have left their mark on the land and its people. Some of these people are Berbers. These are the indigenous people of North Africa, who have lived in the Sahara Desert since ancient times. They have diverse languages, cultures, religions, and lifestyles. They include nomadic tribes such as the Tuareg, who are known for their blue clothing and veils, and sedentary groups such as the Kabyle, who are known for their pottery and jewelry. Arabs. These are people who originated from the Arabian Peninsula, who migrated to North Africa in the 7th century CE during the Islamic expansion. They brought with them their language, religion, culture, and political influence. They mixed with the Berbers and other groups to form various ethnicities such as the Moors, who ruled parts of Spain for centuries, and the Bedouins, who live in tents and herd camels. Africans. These are people who originated from sub-Saharan Africa, who crossed into North Africa through trade, migration, or slavery. They brought with them their languages, cultures, religions, and genetic diversity. They include ethnic groups such as the Hausa, who are known for their textile industry and architecture, and the Fulani, who are known for their cattle herding and pastoralism. Europeans. These are people who originated from Europe, who came to North Africa through exploration, colonization, or tourism. They brought with them their languages, cultures, religions, technologies, and economic interests. They include countries such as France, Spain, Italy, Germany, and Britain, who controlled parts of North Africa until the 20th century, and travelers such as Charles de Foucauld, who explored the Sahara Desert in disguise, and Theodore Monod, who studied its flora and fauna. The Sahara Desert is a place that has many secrets to reveal to those who dare to venture into its vastness. It is a place that challenges its inhabitants to adapt to its harshness but also rewards them with its beauty and diversity. It is a place that has witnessed many changes but also preserves many traditions. It is a place that deserves